Most professional horsemen recognize that the thoroughbred is a breed whose stamina, heart, and determination make it the go-to equine for elite equestrian sports. The off-the-track thoroughbred has a leg up on the life of the competitive athlete with their incredible work ethic and early life experience. The need to understand the environment and training of these young athletes and a guide to how to harness and retrain them for their second careers is in demand. Welcome to New Track, New Life, a DVD series on retraining the off-track thoroughbred.
Thoroughbreds are a fantastic breed of horse that have been bred for generation after generation on their athletic ability, their stamina and their athleticism, and that's exactly what we need in the sport of eventing. So the thoroughbred is tailor-made for our sport. Great things about thoroughbreds is that they're found at the top of dressage, show jumping, eventing, pony club, camp drafting, polo, you name it. I think I've had 13 CCI 4-star horses that used to be all race horses, so I've had a lot of luck with them, and I get along very well with them, and the best thing I like about them is their character and their heart. They just want to run, they want to do it.
I really admire the American Thoroughbred, especially because of their work ethic. They learn at a very early age how to work very hard, and it's something that translates really well into our sports. They're very forward thinking. They learn right from the get-go to go forward to solve their problems. You know, they're bred to gallop, and that kind of generosity of heart to kind of dig deep and give everything they have is something that translates into everything you do with them.
Racehorses are definitely horses that find strength in numbers. They're used to being surrounded by horses, you know, horses bumping each other as they travel along. Many racehorses will go out in company, is how it's called. And that is when two or more horses will go out together and train together side by side. This is very important in the aspects of training to be a racehorse, because obviously in a race they're running in a group and they have to be comfortable, you know, being in close quarters with one another. I think generally they're very social animals. We are all very social as riders in the morning, and the horses become very social as well. The riders will trot around the racetrack together in groups of 5, 6, 7 or more horses, and the horses are quite happy socializing with the other horses. So you definitely never have to worry about your off-the-track thoroughbred being comfortable going alongside of another horse, or going trail riding with a group of horses, or fox hunting, or whatever it is that they're doing. The first time you go to mount your off-the-track thoroughbred, whether it's from the ground or using a mounting block, neither one of those things is something that horse is going to be familiar with at all. All the riders here get leg ups. The main reason is that the stirrups are much shorter. Obviously, on an exercise saddle, the riders ride with shorter stirrups. The girth is generally not tightened up right away. It's a gradual, as you head out to the track, you'll tighten it very gradually. So for all these reasons, just getting a leg up is the general way to go. So it's definitely something you have to be very conscious of the first time you mount, and just be very patient and take your time with the horse so that he can understand what it is that you're ultimately doing. The feet of a racehorse has to be extremely different than the feet of a pleasure horse or even a show horse. On the track, of course, they're going out every morning and they are training. They're going at least, you know, 1.1 miles around the track every day. They're very fit, and they exert a lot of energy, a lot of calories. So their feed is, you know, high protein, high carbohydrates, sugar, all of these things. It's just like a human athlete. You're looking to really have the energy to back up the training. So when, of course, they come off the track, you're going to want to cut way down on the amount of food. A typical racehorse might eat between 10 and 15 quarts a day, and they're fed 3 times a day as a rule. That's not going to be appropriate once they leave the tracks.
Well, I've always thought with the thoroughbreds that they're a multi-use animal, whatever it is. If it's show jumping or racing. They're just really true athletes. And one thing I found that probably they translate for both the sport horse and racing is the fight that the horse will have in it, that you know, it doesn't want to give up. It tries to please you, and you know, they're delicate horses. They might take a little bit more time. The end result is you have a very nice horse.
Your support for TPR's Guide to Retraining the Off-Track Thoroughbred will affect the lives of thousands of these amazing athletes.